Hello, everyone, and welcome to Harv's World for episode 9 of Dalton Valley Farm. So, it's late autumn, and we still have a lot of work to do. We did our harvesting mid autumn, at least as much as we could, but not nearly enough. There's still a lot of work left to do here in late autumn. I was just talking about not too long ago about selling or switching to like one episode per season. And then, of course, the work all backs up on us. And as you can see, it's not even winter, and we have got snow coming down. Now, in one regard, that's good because that is bringing an end to our drought. We need the moisture in the ground, that's for sure. But on the other hand, I was not able to harvest field 18 and get the barley out. It got too wet again before I could get over there. So we're going to have to try to deal with that today. Before we get started, though, we do have our canola off of our big field. Actually produced quite a bit, almost, 85,000 liters or so. We'll take a look at that here in a second. But we need to get that sold off. We need to sell this canola, get some money in the bank, and it should pay off really well. We were counting on that field of canola paying off, and it looks like it's going to. In fact, we'll take a look at that really quickly, and we can see that canola is going for $22.17 at the Dalton Valley store. That's where I'm headed right now. The payoff on that is going to be fantastic. And as I've said before, this is the first leg of the Harv's World Tour. Dalton Valley Farm here in Scotland. And so our Scotland fun tips for the day. The national animal of Scotland is the unicorn, which is fabulous. How outstanding is it? I mean, if you're going to have a national animal, let's make it a mythical creature. Come on, let's have some fun with it. If you didn't know already, and if you're a fan of the sport, golf was invented in Scotland. Scotland also boasts the most redheads in the world. Most redheads come from Scotland, if you didn't know that. And as we're driving around here and looking at these lovely hedgerows that we sometimes have to fight with, Scotland boasts the world's tallest hedge at 100 feet high. So even though we've got these hedges that we have to contend with on all of our UK maps, it seems like, imagine 100-foot high hedge. That's 10 stories. That's an amazing hedge. I'd almost like to see it just to say I did. Also, a second order of business is I would like to welcome Sarah Blythe and QWOP Winner to the channel. Thanks, guys, for joining up. I appreciate you being here. Hope you're enjoying the content. And last but not least, as part of the world tour, we will be making stops in different countries, and I would like to put in a request right now for you to leave comments down below. Tell me what country you'd like to see next. Dalton Valley Farm has been fun and interesting, but I am considering a move already. So tell me what country seems interesting. Where would you like to see some farming done? What country would you like to learn a little bit more about? As we sit here and wait for the gate to open. And while we do that, I think we could probably go ahead and start looking at our equipment. Now, field 18 has barley in it. As you can see, it's snowing. It's a lovely snowfall, I must say. But it's going to mean that our crop is going to be really wet all day, and there's no way the harvest will come in. Winter's coming tomorrow. There's a good chance that we'll completely lose the crop if we don't do something with it today. So what I'm thinking is we'll whole crop it and turn it into silage. At least we can make some money back off of it. Put that into the biogas plant. We're going to have a lot of processing to do at the biogas plant. I'll tell you what, because we have over 200,000 liters of silage over there already from the lucerne. And if we run the barley over there too, I don't know how much that's going to produce. Not as much as the lucerne, but plenty. And, unless I missed my guess, all of that straw that came from the canola, the OSR straw, that's going to the biogas plant also. So we're going to have stuff stacked up at the bio plant, ready to be sold. And just the lucerne that I dumped in yesterday or during our harvest, the first couple of trailers before I realized I could just make silage out of it, that still paid us $10,000. So that was a nice little boost to our income. And as we wait on this gate to open, we might as well take a look at our seasons menu. And clearly, it's telling us that late fall, we still have harvesting opportunities, even for the barley. It's possible it could hold over into tomorrow, and we could see a better day, but I think possibly. I don't see it happening, though. I really don't. I think we're just going to whole crop that and cut our losses. That was a field that we bought with barley already in it anyway, so any profit off of it will be good. And barley's frost resistance at mature is none. So there's a good chance that we're going to lose this crop overnight anyway. So if we could do something with it today, we need to do that. Well, let's take a look at our goats. So we are up to 50 goats from 31. We've had 19. I need to get them some water. I did feed them this morning. They were running low on food, so our bales are already coming in handy. We've got lots of young goats. We do need to sell off the males. That's going to be something we need to take care of. We've got a few, not many, but a few, maybe 6 or 8. Yeah, something like that. So those need to be taken care of now. Our sheep are doing exceptionally well. I need to go over and turn on the water for them too. But last count I had, we have about 135 pregnant sheep. So we are going to have a fantastic lambing season. Our pen will hold 350. We have 200. So that's pretty well going to max us out. And then we'll feed them up, let them grow a little bit, and then ship them off for sale. So animals are doing wonderfully. So where do we stand right now? Well, we need to get the canola sold. That's the first goal. Then we need to start whole cropping that barley and get that straw baled up and moved over to the biogas plant. That's the goal for now. So let me start running this canola. I'm going to get it sold. I'll check back in with you once it's sold. We'll look at how much money we've made, see where we're going to go from there. I'll be back in just a minute. I am just headed down to the Dalton Valley store with the last little bit of canola. Not quite 3,600 liters, but we want every penny we can get out of this. Oh, that's just a field gate. I should know this by now. Isn't the snow lovely? It just keeps falling. It's fantastic. I don't know about you. I have not played seasons with actual snowfall before, so I'm kind of excited about this in a weird way. Come on. There we go. All right, let's see where we're at. That was $8,000 right there. Financially, harvest income, 184,722. And there's that 10,000 we made from the biogas plant. That is outstanding. In fact, I'm going to repay 50,000 of our loan right now. And that still leaves us. Yeah, that still leaves us with $157,579. So we are in really good shape financially at the moment. Now I will consider repaying more of that loan once I know what our expenses are going to be, probably come springtime. No, we pretty much lease everything right now. There are a few things that would be nice to have on hand. Haven't sorted it out yet, but we'll get there. I might pick up this Bailey trailer, actually. It's been doing really well for us. It's really versatile, actually. But we'll see about that. For now, we need to get down to the store and start getting our equipment for today's work. Look at that snow starting to pile up. It's going to be getting slickery. Also, I'd like to mention, as we're driving into the store, don't forget that this map was designed and used by LexR to support the nonprofit Doctors Without Borders. Doctors Without Borders is an organization that doctors donate their time to travel throughout the world to provide medical care for people who would normally not have access to it. I strongly urge you to support the cause if you have the means. It's a very good cause, and it's the reason I chose to play this map. Honestly, I really like the fact that he was supporting Doctors Without Borders, and I ran with it. Okay, first thing we're going to need this morning is a forage harvester. And I have a little Rostel mash right here. 221,000 to lease is going to be 11,271. That's still awfully spendy for whole cropping, but I think that barley field might be big enough to manage that. So yes, we're going to lease that. And then of course we're going to need a forage harvester header. And for that we are going with the Capello Spartan. That's going to be another 2,000 to lease. And last but not least, we are going to need a baler. And I think we're going to stick with our good old John Deere baler. It has served us well in the past. Assuming I can find it again. It's in here somewhere. I know, too many mods. There it is. So we are going to lease that bad boy again. Yes, yes we are. Okay, first things first, we'll just grab the John Deere with the Fendt green on green and pull that right out of the way. And let's grab that. Let's get a sense of direction first, and we'll grab this Rostel mash. Get some light on the scene, grab this header. Now the real question is, can I get this header down to the field? Is it too wide? I hope not. I hope we got room. Fingers crossed, baby. I got it. Fingers, toes, arms, legs, eyes, all of it crossed. And we're just going to use our Bailey trailer to manage our forage. So let's get that show on the road. So far, so good. Looks like everybody decided to stay home this morning, so we've got a wide open road. That helps. That helps a lot. Well, this isn't exactly lickety split, but it's not too bad. Look at that snow cover. Isn't that beautiful? Outstanding. LexR did such a fabulous job with this map. I can't recommend it enough. It's a great map to play. Really have enjoyed playing on this. If you have the opportunity, jump on Dalton Valley Farm. It's been a pretty popular map amongst the YouTubers lately too. In fact, I haven't gotten as many views as I kind of expected, but I think that's because the big guys are doing it as well. Well, look at the attention to detail we've got here. LexR, when the snow starts sticking, he's put signs on the side of the road, icy conditions, please drive carefully. You know, and they just show up automatically. I mean, that's really cool. Where else do you see that? At least I've never seen it anywhere. That doesn't mean that it's not in other places, but again, I say we're not getting this header through this gate. All right. I may or may not have a solution. That's certainly not the solution. This is not, by any stretch of the imagination, an elegant solution. But I hope it works. Oh, come on now. I might have to drop the trailer to make it work, though. Yeah, let's get rid of the trailer. Drop the trailer right there, since we've got no traffic this morning. It's slick. We can use the snow to our advantage and just slide that header right in there. Just like that. Hey, sometimes you have to go with what you got and make it work for you. Okay. Now, let's see what course play can do for us. Field work. Course generation. Field 18. Headland passes. Let's do 3. Let's do 4 and see if it can handle that 6-1. Yep, let's try that. Hey, that looks pretty good. What if we did 5? What if we do 6? Oh, I like that even better. Okay, we're going for it. We are going for that. Make sure this all is working the way it's supposed to. Outstanding. Okay, so let's get back down to the fent. And we need to start baling up our straw. That's our next goal. And we'll have to break off from baling straw to empty our trailer, our forage trailer. But the biogas plant is close to field 18, so that shouldn't be too time consuming. We'll have to drop the header to do that. That's okay. So we certainly don't want to go in and out of that field. Well, we can't go in and out of that field with the header attached, so we'll keep an eye on our forage harvester there. Check in every once in a while. And we have got a lot of straw. So this is going to take a while. On the plus side, it won't be hard to see where the bales are in all the snow. And if I'm honest, I think some of this straw has, we've lost some of it overnight. It's probably rotted away. We'll see. We shall see. Now, if I thought there was a way to get a helper working on this too, I'd probably take it, but I don't see that happening anytime soon, do you? And that would be a no. Not a chance. Alright, we're going to keep pushing onward with the straw. I think it's time for some serious time-lapse action. Time-lapse action. I'll get that working here. And I'll see you in just a little bit. Well, I think that wraps up the baling. Kick up these last two. We're going to lose maybe 1,000 liters. There's just not enough left on the field to concern ourselves. So, now we got to get them off the field. How many do we have? Let's find out. Right here, bales created today, 75. I knew we had a lot. I knew we had a lot of straw, but wow. 75. That's awesome. Absolutely outstanding. Now we got to get down to the store. And while that was going on, our barley field has been turned into chaff. And I used the forage harvester to compact that, and it is now fermenting right next to our lucerne. Got about 92,000 liters off of that field, so that should pay for itself, or at least provide some income, which is good. We need every penny we can get. We still have $200,000 to pay off, and we've got another season to get through. And it might be nice to have some of our own equipment. Maybe pick up a couple more fields. Really put the pressure on fall harvest. I need to try to spread out those crops a little bit better so they come in at a slightly better time, so they're not all showing up on the same day. Okay, let's see what we can do about a trailer here. We need to pick up these bales, and that's still going to be under baling technology. I'm pretty sure I know exactly what I want. Is that the one? No. Alright, I thought I knew what I wanted. I know it's one of those, but it's supposed to hold 24 bales. That's the one. Yep, that's the one indeed. Talk about a cold and blustery day. We had snow in the morning. Had a little bit of a respite and just a few hours to enjoy the snow, and then look what Mother Nature has wrought now. It has been pouring down rain, which means we need to get our bales picked up and stored somewhere. If that means taking them to the main farm, then that's what we'll have to do. But I'd like to try to store them at the biogas plant. We're going to see about that. Some of them are going to go straight into the biogas plant, I hope. I very much hope. Okay, so we can get 24 bales on here. That means we'll need to make 4 trips. The last one is going to be very minor. In fact, the last one, I think I will take the last one straight over to our farm, because it wouldn't hurt to have some straw on hand. In fact, I've already got a use for it, so yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. In fact, I know that's what we're going to do. Instead of selling the last 4 bales, we're just going to keep them for our own use. Yeah, I guess now that I look across that field, there are a lot of bales out there. It didn't seem like that many as I was going along. It was like, you know, a bale here dropping off, a bale there. And you can see, like, they're spread out. But this is such a big field. I guess when you're working in it, you kind of lose track of exactly how large it is and stuff like that. But still. Oh, I missed one. That's all right. There'll be plenty of trips across this field today. And then winter we can get our fields ready for harvest. See where we stand on that. what we can get in our fields. Oh, we are full. Very good. Biogas, here we come. Now our silage is just going to have to sit there for a while. Luckily it's blanketed, so there shouldn't be a problem. But I think we need to process these straw bales first. That's my plan anyway. Especially if I don't have a place to store them. Which I think I do. But we'll see. This has been a popular road lately. At least for me it has. I've made a lot of trips up and down this little lane. Well, the first thing I want to do is see if I can unload some of these here. And unload Y. Why not? Yes, it worked. Try again. Because it didn't, it's not at 50 grand yet, so now it is. Alright, pick those back up. And we do have some garages here. Although the middle door appears to be broken. So I hope I can get these bales in there. But this first load I don't want to put in there just because it's not a full trailer load. So what I'm going to do is drop these right here. And head back to get some more. Hopefully get a full trailer this time. Okay, this is the last of the bales for the biogas plant coming in. I'm so pleased that these will go into storage here. I cannot tell you. Sometimes you just have to appreciate the little things. And we can stack these right on top. Like so. Then we'll grab these. See if we can't drop a few more in over here. Oh yeah, we should be able to get some in there. If I line up a little bit better, I could get even more, I think. That might do it. I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to leave them here. I think this will eat them as it needs them. And if not, it's only 3 bales. Alright, I'm going to go grab the last 3 bales and I'll see you at the farm. Alright, I'm just going to drop these straw bales right here. Get this trailer out of the way, send it back home. Again, I'm pretty sure I'm going to buy this thing though. I like it. I like it a lot. And we got a little bit of animal care to take care of here. And a couple maybe other little tasks. Alright. Let's send our trailer packing. And I need to grab the skid steer. Looks like the goats are being messy and need some cleaning up after anyway. Man, they are noisy eaters, let me tell you. The goat pen is so much smaller than the sheep pasture. The sheep have plenty of food just still in grass in the pasture, but the goats have just chowed their way through everything. And so they're requiring hay a lot earlier. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Now there is a method to my madness here. I'll show you the reason that I wanted the straw. At least I hope I will. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, now I want a couple of bucket loads of this straw. Although I don't think this is going to do me much good now that I think about it. In seasons, this probably isn't going to work. I might have to go find some wood chips, but we'll see anyway. Anywhere else, this would work like a charm. Here, I'm not so sure about. For seasons anyway, but let's take a look and find out. So what I want to do here is start tipping straw right here to prevent these goats from being so darn messy. I don't know, what do you think? You think the straw, the weather's just going to eat the straw and this will all be for naught? Heck, at this point, I'd be happy with one day of these sheep not being so sloppy. Such sloppy eaters. Yeah, we're going to give it a shot anyway. The proverbial old college try. I didn't mean to pile it. Yeah, we'll make do. Maybe I need to pile it. Maybe that's like the secret here. Oh, there we go. We'll scoop some off the top. Alright, let's see how that handles. Or see how that does. And I'll get those other straw bales put away later. Alright. So, I think we actually got our work done today. I was kind of wondering, but we still have plenty of daylight. The animals are taken care of. They need some water, though. Our sheep are doing well. Look at that chubby sheep just waddling along there. Outstanding. Oh, that's one thing we haven't checked yet. I wanted to see how much goat milk we've got saved up and what kind of prices we're looking at right now. Because we were counting on that for some income too. So let's look at our goats real quick. We've got 8,000 liters of goat milk, 8,600. Water's filling up nicely. And if we look at our pricing, goat milk is at $4,500 per 1,000 liters. That is a good chunk of change. And we are going to... We are definitely going to be selling off some goat milk here very soon. So we are doing well. Fall harvest treated us very, very well. So with that said, I think that's going to do it for this episode of Dalton Valley Farm. Again, do me a favor and think about what country you would like to see us go to next for the world tour. I do appreciate you coming along for the ride. I appreciate each and every one of you who takes the time to watch these episodes. If you enjoyed it in any way, learned something new, or otherwise, do me a favor. Hit the like and subscribe buttons down below. And until next time, take care.